Hey, how's it going? Professor Reed here. Wanted to take a little bit of time, go over the syllabus. This is for my Monday, Wednesday class. Jefferson University, go Rams. What are we in spring 2024? We've got some snow going on right now in the Philadelphia area. A few students had written about possibly driving in with the commute. I'm coming in from the, you know, suburban area, I guess you could call it. And I don't want to have a situation where anybody runs into trouble. So I took a few seconds to summarize the syllabus. Now, we'll go over this a little bit more in class next time we meet, but just a couple things to note. Your success, my success, that sort of thing. As sort of corny as that sounds, I'm gonna try to keep this under 5 minutes. We'll see if I can do that. But you got my email address. This is also to prepare you. Writing seminar 1 is to prepare you for your future career here at Jefferson University. If you have aspirations of higher level degrees, it's going to help you out as well. Now we focus on these learning goals, part of the Hallmark campaign. We focus on that. The goal of this is to prepare you for things like APA, outlining, drafting, synthesizing information. We don't do a ton of reading in the class. We focus more on my particular version of 101 on the writing process, a fair amount of editing, and I've got a very specific system in place. So if you need me, email me. If you need office hours, that sort of thing, typically what students will do is they'll sort of hang back after class. We can have a discussion about this, or I can meet you there on Zoom. That's another thing that we can do as well. Notice that I do have like an office space in the haunted Ravenhill mansion. Okay, now this is the key thing here. We basically write 4 major essays throughout the semester. I'm not a huge proponent of word count obsession or trying to make it, focusing on that so much. However, that being said, the way we do this is a little bit more. What's the right word? A little bit more. It's a newer type of thing. So we have essay 1, which is going to be about discourse community. We have a classic rhetorical analysis essay. Then we have a assignment where it's going to be writing your major, and then we have the theory of writing assignment. So all of these, 4 major assignments are going to be based on actually submitting it, right? So here's the thing, and we'll go over this again multiple times in class. If you get the essays in on time, and they are basically, to the level of the expectations for the essay, basically the page count, you will get the points for it. So that 20, 15, 15, and 10 is basically, you get that sort of in the bank. Okay, now in addition, we have discussion post, we have various activities, that's basically 10%, 14% of the grade, I should say. And that's going to also include a couple of quizzes we do in the semester, and we do have peer reviews. We do a total of 3 peer reviews. So out of all the different components of the essays, if you get everything on time, you should be very successful in the class. I would say this, my class is definitely, the type of writing class you can get an A in. It's not like it's impossible. I know that's going to be a concern for students. You can definitely get an A high B in the class with getting things in on time. Now, that one thing you'll notice there, we have a portfolio at the end of the semester. You basically take all 4 essays, you put it into its final format, you make the changes to it, and that's one that does get graded. So that's the one element or aspect out of the major projects that is going to be one that's graded. So you have a chance to make changes to it, and throughout the semester, we will be meeting for conferences on a Zoom link. We'll take whole weeks of class where we meet for conferences, and you should have a ton of feedback on these essays. So keep in mind, communicate. If you fall behind with something, do your best to get it in. You're allowed to miss, up to 3 classes. If you do get into a situation where you go beyond that, reach out to me, try to document it. I know we have some student athletes. I want to say that baseball is going to be one of those sports that's a spring sport. I want to say lacrosse. We have women's lacrosse. It'd be nice if we had a men's lacrosse team, but I think they're still in the conversation about that. That's going to be another spring sport. So if you run into a situation where you have to travel for that, make sure you communicate that to me. And then the main thing you want to do is keep up with the assignments, because if you turn in something late, it goes down 5 points per day. So remember that, it goes down 5 points per day. And the portfolio at the end of the semester, there's actually no late submission with that because my damn grades are due, right? I got to get those in. So keep that sort of in mind as we move forward in the semester. And In addition, if you have an accommodation and you need to get, some things documented, typically students will need just a little bit of extra time. However, there's a variety of different things that you may need to get the accessibility services and make sure you get that in place and get that to me, and then I can adjust Canvas with whatever we need to do there. Okay. However, just make a note that it is something that isn't retroactive. Like if you are late getting me the accessibility letter, I can't go back and like retro date that. Okay, so oh my god, so I went over by 30 seconds. But take a look at the syllabus. What we'll do is, this is for my class in spring. We had to do a little cancellation because of the crappy, the shitty weather conditions out there. So I wanted to make sure I posted this, and then we will do our best to, reconvene there on, I guess, Monday of next week. Oh my gosh, I know that seems a little bit in the distance, but we just basically look at this, and then we will see each other on Monday. Have a great day.